What if I told you there's a camera that can see around corners even though it can't see anything directly? No mirrors, no magic, just math. Scientists have developed a real camera that sees objects completely hidden from view by measuring how light bounces off walls, floors, or even dust in the air. And yes, it's just as insane as it sounds. They've used it to detect bikes behind barriers, people walking out of frame, even the shape of objects in another room. And here's the kicker. It's not CGI, it's real physics and precise light timing math. It's called time-of-flight imaging, and it might change everything from emergency rescue and autonomous driving to how your smartphone camera works in the future. And just like that, reality gets a software upgrade. So the next time you think you're alone in a room, your walls might be watching. Welcome to the camera that sees what shouldn't be visible. This is the tech your eyes didn't evolve for, but your brain is about to love it. What normal cameras can't do. We all know how cameras work, right? Light enters a lens, hits a sensor, boom, picture. If light doesn't hit it, nothing gets captured, which is why traditional cameras are blind to anything out of their direct line of sight. If you're standing around a corner, a regular camera sees nothing, just a wall. But here's where the science gets weird and awesome. Light never really stops. Even after it hits a wall, it bounces, it scatters, it sneaks its way into places your eyes and normal lenses can't follow. And if you could somehow measure that scattered light, track every little photon's ricochet, and run it through the right algorithm, you could reconstruct what the camera didn't see. That's exactly what this new camera does. It's not breaking the rules of physics, it's playing them better than we ever have. We're not adding lasers to spy on people, we're using math to give cameras a superpower. The ability to sense the invisible with stunning accuracy. Normal cameras see the world directly. This one sees the world sideways, and that's just the beginning. Ready to meet the math that makes it possible? Enter time-of-flight tech, how it sees without seeing. Okay, let's talk tech, because this next part sounds like sci-fi, but it's all real science. This camera doesn't just take a photo. It sends out bursts of laser light, so fast they make a blink look like an eternity. The laser hits a surface, say a blank wall, and some of that light bounces off and scatters around a corner. If there's something hidden there, like a person or an object, that scattered light reflects off it and bounces back again, eventually returning to the camera. And here's the mind bender. The camera measures exactly how long each individual photon takes to return. It's called time-of-flight imaging, and it's so precise, it can measure time in trillionths of a second. That timing data gets turned into a 3D map. The result? A reconstruction of the hidden object, its shape, distance, sometimes even motion. It's like sonar, but with light instead of sound, and math instead of magic. This isn't just a new kind of vision. It's a new way to understand the space around us and what's hiding in it. So, what's actually been captured with this tech? Let's see the experiments that blew scientists' minds. The experiments. Reading hidden scenes in real time. So, how do we know this works? Let's rewind to a dimly lit lab at MIT. Researchers aimed a laser at a blank white wall, not at the object they wanted to see, but at a flat surface next to it. No direct view. Total blind spot. Then, a bike hidden behind the wall, completely invisible, started to emerge, pixel by pixel, like a ghost forming out of math. And it wasn't just bikes. They captured human figures walking around corners, moving objects, even recognizable shapes entirely blocked from view. No mirrors, no tricks, just light bounce plus time math equals visual magic. At Stanford, another team pulled it off using pulses of light and sensors so fast they made time practically stand still. The result? a blurry but recognizable silhouette of a person, captured by a camera that never saw them directly. It's like watching the universe whisper back to us using reflected light. This is machine vision beyond line of sight, and it's just getting started. Still think cameras need a clear view to see? Think again, because the future of seeing is bouncing in from the side. Up next, the strange math that makes it all possible. The math is the magic. How algorithms reconstruct the hidden. Okay, let's talk about the real wizardry behind this camera. Spoiler, it's not the laser, it's the math. When light bounces off a wall, hits a hidden object, and comes back, it's noisy, messy, and chaotic. It's like listening to an echo in a crowded hallway and trying to figure out what language someone was speaking from behind a door. But here's the wild part. Computers can make sense of that chaos. By measuring the time each photon returns, sometimes in picoseconds, the system builds a 3D map of where that light has been. But raw data isn't enough. So researchers train algorithms and AI models to reconstruct the shape, distance, and even motion of objects hidden from view. In short, the camera collects the echoes, and the math draws the picture. Some systems even apply machine learning to refine those outlines, turning foggy blobs into recognizable silhouettes, edges, or actions. A sitting person, a moving bike, a dog running on the street. It's not that the camera sees in the normal sense. It calculates visibility from shadows of scattered light. And the result? It works, and it's only getting sharper. Next, why should you care? Let's talk real-world superpowers. What it means for you. Real-life superpowers coming soon. Let's be real. Seeing around corners sounds cool. But what's in it for you? A lot, actually. Imagine you're a firefighter entering a smoke-filled building. Visibility, 0. But your helmet is equipped with a corner-seeing camera that maps the hidden layout in real time, detecting heat signatures of people behind walls. That's not sci-fi. It's already being tested. Self-driving cars? This tech could help them spot people approaching an intersection, even if they haven't entered the frame yet. It could save lives, literally. Robots, rescue drones, home security systems, all getting a vision upgrade that doesn't just capture what's visible, but what's implied by light itself. And get this, researchers are working on miniaturizing the tech. Someday, your smartphone might help you find your lost keys behind the couch, or sense if someone's sneaking up behind you. It's not X-ray vision. It's better because it's real. We're entering a world where cameras don't just see. They predict, interpret, and reveal what the human eye was never meant to witness. Still think your camera is just a lens? The next upgrade might just blow your perception wide open. Ready for the deeper twist? This tech is changing how we define seeing itself. Seeing versus knowing. What this says about human perception, here's where things get even weirder and more BrainSnag. This camera doesn't see the way your eyes do. It gathers scattered light, runs it through algorithms, and builds a model of what's probably there. Sound familiar? It should, because that's exactly what your brain does every second of your life. Your brain doesn't just take in raw images. It makes predictions. It fills in blanks. It guesses what's out there. And most of the time, it's right. So in a way, this camera isn't just a new technology, it's a mirror, a reflection of how we perceive reality itself. Just like this device reconstructs a hidden object from bounces of light, your brain reconstructs your world from incomplete sensory input. It's not just seeing, it's knowing through prediction. So when we say this tech is revolutionary, we don't just mean for robots. We mean for understanding how you work. Every blurry reflection, every echo of light, holds more truth than we thought, and we've only just begun listening. Now let's bring it home. So, we built a camera that sees around corners, not with X-rays, Not with magic, with math, lasers, and the mind-blowing idea that light never really disappears, it just hides. This tech can already detect people we can't see, reconstruct objects from bouncing photons. And it's only getting more precise, more powerful, and more personal. But here's the real BrainSnag. This isn't just about seeing what's invisible. It's about rethinking what it means to see at all. Because your eyes, your brain, and this camera, they all work the same way, making smart guesses about a messy world, and hoping those guesses are right. Maybe you don't need to see something directly to know it's there. Maybe your perception was already predicting reality, just like this machine. And if we've learned anything, it's this. The universe is hiding things in plain sight. And now, we finally have the tools to notice. What else is just out of view, waiting to be revealed? Hit that subscribe, because the next weird fact might be bending around the corner, and you don't want to miss it.